If you are a fan of the Batman universe, or even if you're not a fan of the Batman universe, either ways, you need to watch The Penguin on HBO. It's one of the best TV shows currently airing, and every episode is getting better and better than the previous episode. We are currently on episode number 4, and new episode drops every week, of course, and there are 4 more episodes to go. So this is the perfect time to start watching the series if you haven't started already. And if you don't know, let me tell you, this TV show is set in the same world in which the 2021's The Batman movie starring Robert Pattinson and directed by Matt Reeves takes place. Interestingly, the events of this show takes place just weeks after the end of the Batman movie, and the end of this TV show actually leads into the second Batman movie, which is set to release in 2026. But if you are not a follower of the Batman lore, just like me, let me tell you what this show is actually all about. This show is about a Batman villain called as the Penguin, played brilliantly by Colin Farrell. Why? I'll tell you later. But the Penguin appeared in the 2021's The Batman movie, and the show shows how he rose to power after the demise of the crime lord of Gotham, Carmine Falcone, his boss. Also, we explore another Batman villain called as the Hangman, played really fabulously by Cristin Milioti. You might know her from How I Met Your Mother. Now, the show also explores the past of these characters, their politics, their mind games, their interpersonal relationships, and a lot more. And let me tell you, all the 4 episodes up until now have been really engaging, really amazing, really tense, and it also shows the brilliance of these actors, and how can I not mention the fabulous writing of these episodes. The show excels in all these factors, aided with the ability of the show to just transport us into the world of Gotham, just like the Batman movie did. Even though we are not actually exploring the crime side of things, but we are actually exploring the characters, their relationships, and surrounding the business around it. Colin Farrell, the actor who plays the role of Penguin, actually looks like this in real life, and he had to transform from looking this to this, also modify his voice, and while physically transforming, he had to wear a lot of makeup, a lot of bodysuit, and a lot of prosthetic and whatnot. But even after all this, he delivers an outstanding performance in this show. Really, some really outstanding moments of acting. Episode number 4 actually gave the opportunity to Cristin Milioti to really shine. She had such a dynamic range. She went from a very well-sorted, very confident person to a terrified prisoner at Arkham, and then change into this dynamic personality, this dynamic, ruthless personality. And it really showed that why she is the real deal, both as an actress and also as the character in this show. Now, the writing of this show absolutely deserves credit to make this such an interesting tale. Now, we have a person who is actually trying to play on both sides, actually trying to grab more power, and we have another person who is now totally growing into her own element. And of course, the engaging screenplay makes this a really good watch. I definitely recommend you to watch the Penguin series, even if you haven't seen the Batman movie. I know it's a rarity, but even if you haven't seen the Batman movie, you can directly watch this show as well. Given the fact that you won't understand a few things, you won't understand a few characters, their motives, but having said that, you won't have a lot of problem just exploring this show. But I definitely recommend watch the Batman movie because it's pure class, and then jump into this show, and just do not miss each episode every week because it is damn good. And if you're someone who is already watching the show, please go down in the comment section and please share thoughts about the show. Tell me which was your favorite moment, and tell me how good episode number 4 was. And also, you can tell me your favorite episode, because a lot of people are kind of divided between episode number 3 and episode number 4. I'll be making another video in which I'll be discussing all about the 4 episodes, especially about the 4th episode. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching.